Sensitivity is intelligence. With grace and skill, you have abundance. Welcome to the Psychic Hour Reading Show. Host Kelly Brickel is a psychic medium, numerologist, healer, and teacher. Her passions are learning about the soul and energy. Whether through spirit, emotion, or vibrational numbers, there is always a pathway of information waiting to help. Now, here is your host of the Psychic Hour Reading Show, Kelly Brickel.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Psychic Hour. I'm Kelly Brickel, and this is a place where we talk about psychic discussion, energy, healing, all the good stuff in that department, metaphysics, and we do readings along the way. So welcome. I saw Evelyn in here. She's always so lovely and nice. We got to give a warm shout out to Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. Good day to you too, beautiful Evelyn. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Aw, thank you, Evelyn. She's giving me feedback from last night's show when we were on Holding Space with Michael Zinn. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that your friend resonated. Thank you so much. I love to hear readings feedback. Thank you. I appreciate you, Evelyn. And love to Carol. Hello, Just Jody from South Wales. Great to hear from you. Everybody, I love to hear where you are out in the world. Hello, Andrea. Hello. Thank you for the smiles and hearts. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Tanya. You started painting today. That's so great. I love it. I love to know that. You're going to have to start sharing your paintings. Seriously, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear more. Yes, readings tonight. Yes. And we also have a new show debut right after me. Well, a little bit after at 5:30. We're going to be having the debut of The Slipstream Gift with Brandon Wainwright and Todd Wilcox. And so they are two gentlemen with a healing background. They've both written books and they are energy workers. So they are going to be facilitating space in that realm. And we have later on at 8 p.m., because once a month Paranormal Pete is on, and he's going to be having his guest William Becker, who is a psychic medium too as well. So at 8 p.m. Pacific, we have another show, the Paranormal Pete Show. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Ria. Hello, Jennifer McCormick. Hello, Mr. J. Hello, Allison. Doing good, Allison. Thank you. Getting it all sorted. We got, debut shows coming up. I'm excited. I really am. Hello, Bernadette. Hello, Veronica from Canada. Oh, that's awesome. Indiana, North Carolina. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Belinda from Sydney, Australia. Wonderful, Sarah. And Indiana, Veronica. Thank you. I'm from California, so I'm just sharing it right back to everybody. British Columbia, Canada. Very cool. Hello, Charlene. Hello, CJM. Hello, Stephanie. Good evening. Hello, Terry. Just getting caught up with everybody. I appreciate it. Hello, Brenda. Great to see you. Debbie. Hello from Watertown, Connecticut. Hello, Simon. Hello, Lynn. Great to see you, Lynn. Hello, Rose from Scotland. Beautiful. And then there's a question. Any messages? Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to be doing, thank you, Bernadette. I appreciate you asking your questions. It's cold here, -30 degrees Celsius. Wow, it is not cold here. It's like 50 degrees, maybe 60. I haven't checked exactly. But no, that is never easy on the body. Hang in there, Bernadette. Okay, everybody. So what we're going to do is We are going to take some questions. If you have any questions about energy or the way things work, whether it's dreams, experiences, understanding energy, understanding, I guess, anomalies that you've been through. Yes, I take those questions and then I open up the space for readings. Okay. And we are focusing on psychic readings. Okay. If somebody comes in from the other side, of course, naturally I will welcome them in, but I am focusing more so on life readings. Okay. So, mediumship is not the forefront. So anyone looking for messages from past loved ones, the psychic hour focuses on you. Okay. Sometimes we do mediumship shows. Absolutely. Sometimes we do. But I'm just really honest and I just want to let people know the experience. And so I'm going to be doing a mixture of card pulls. I might be doing numerology. I'm going to be doing colors, feelings. That's how I tune into you. Okay. Hello, Hannah. Hello, everyone stay warm. It's freezing in England, Charlene says. Okay. All right. So we don't have any energy questions, so we might just have to go straight into readings or just mix it up. So yes, let's open the space. Anyone who wants to have a reading, let me know by saying open, or I'd like to have a reading. That is how I know I can come to you. That's how I see your consent. And then you can also let me know if you'd like a general or specific question. Okay. And that's how I look at things. I also do take people's numbers too, since this is a psychic hour, all modalities. So if you want to drop your numbers, that's another way that I choose you. Everybody stay warm. Everybody stay warm. Talking about how cold it is. Oh, Charlene, this is a good question. This is a question that people ask from time to time. It is not a rare question. So I want to acknowledge everyone who kind of wonders, why do I see faces from time to time? Well, it's a facet of your clairvoyance that is coming forward. Okay. So spirit is all around us, and also impressions of energy are all around us, and we're all sharing energy. Okay. We're all sharing energy constantly. So sometimes the environment forms itself with what's already there to showcase further, hey, someone's thinking about us. Hey, there's spirit here. Or, hey, I'm thinking about my friends. I'm thinking about something about myself. And the signs will jump out in patterns, whether it's a pattern on the wall with wallpaper or a pattern on a Kleenex box next to you. It could be the bubbles in your drink. That's how people read tea leaves, but they don't look for specifically faces. But it's your clairvoyance collecting information, stimulating your faculty, saying there's something here. There's something here. And it could be inside us, like a psychic hit, or it could be outside of us, like spirit is coming to us. So it could be a lot of different things within the energy faculties that are being stimulated. But yes, that is absolutely your clairvoyance coming forth. When I go to the restroom, all right, and your mind just wanders, or if I'm sitting somewhere, sometimes I just sit down and I zone out for a second, right? I start noticing faces within the textures of the wall. Or again, with the colors or patterns, and I just go, that's cool. Or I look sometimes I see names in the wall, or sometimes I see animals, or just symbols like a tree, or things just jump out. And I go, what does that mean sometimes? And sometimes I just smile, and that's your brain doing pattern recognition as well as you being a psychic medium. So I want to say that to people because it's more common than people think, but it really gets stimulated if you are an active reader or healer, or you're having a lot of intuitive experiences like a Kundalini awakening, or you're just really sensitive. You're just like, I don't know, I keep seeing all this stuff, or these things happen. Sometimes we're just really open and sensitive, and that's like another thing to talk about. All right, so let me see. I hope that answers your question, Charlene. I'm just looking for your comments. You're saying open. You're saying yes, you can understand that. Yes, it always happens to me. It is a thing. It really is. And you're saying, yes, I get it. I always do it. Yes, I do. Wow, absolutely. That just means you're receiving information. Yes, walls, doors, windows. Absolutely. Yes. Everybody, please know it is a thing. You're exercising or opening the clairvoyance. All right, let's go to messages. Okay, and readings. I'm just going to go where I'm drawn, everybody. So please know I see you in the comments, and I will ask you if you're still present. That's how I will work with you. If you're not present, well, can't guarantee. Okay. All right. Brenda, are you still here, Brenda? Brenda Askew Lewis. Are you still here, Brenda? Brenda, are you in the house? And let me know if you are open and present. Hello, everybody coming on in. Hello, Arnie. Great to see you. Okay, Brenda. Okay, would you like a general, or would you like, do you have a question? Hi, everybody. I see you in the comments. Lots of love to you. Love to you, Emma. Okay, general. Okay, thank you, Brenda. All right. Let's see. Sometimes we pull cards for the first one. Really kind of gently opens up the space. Okay. So, Brenda, I like it. You're saying okay with me. We're both saying okay. All right. So, Brenda, this is a time where, like, you've come out, if you can understand this, and wow, my camera is doing things. I don't know why it's doing things all of a sudden, but bear with me. If I'm a little blurry, my camera just did that by itself. I don't know why, but okay. So, Brenda, you're coming out of a time where there was difficulty in your addressing like emotional loss, and you are in a place of moving forward. So there has been like a chapter in your life where you've slowed down. That's what I want to say. You've slowed things down, and you took care of yourself, and you're still kind of in that healing mode, but it's moving forward. It's moving forward. And like you actually are in harmony with yourself on a certain level. So I want to like acknowledge that, because that takes tremendous growth. That takes peace, patience. So I want to acknowledge your peace and patience you've had with yourself. And there's been a positivity that's being reignited within your life. It feels like spring, summery kind of energy, okay? There's an acknowledgement, almost feeling like someone just had like a wedding too, like friend or family, like, so it's like encouraging like the life goes on feeling around you. Kind of coming up, there is a feeling of further solitude. So it's interesting because it's like you're coming out of a time, but you're going to find place within solitude where you are protecting your energy once more. You are protecting your energy once more. And there's questions of going forward. So can you understand this, Brenda, of like going forward within like what's going on with your house? If this is like the right kind of area for you, or if the house is the right fit. If you can understand these things, Brenda, let me know. Like through the uncertainty, though, I feel like there has been glimmers of positivity. So you can understand this. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Let me kind of just feel around that. Okay. So I keep getting signs where it's like it's not the time to put stock into others. It's a time to enjoy others if you please, but it's the time to really tend to your resources and tend to yourself. So if you are trying to have people help you, like regarding the house, trying to have people help you regarding your situation, it's kind of a message from the universe where it's just like keep getting stronger and keep doing what you're doing, like finding a way with your creativity, finding a way with like stripping the things that you just don't need and getting back to the power of your spirit, because there is mental conflict still going on with how you will go forward, and the way hasn't opened up yet. So there is a time frame where the answers to the house and how things will go forward will appear. It's just not quite now. Okay. I'm taking my time resting when I need, clearing the clutter. Absolutely. That's the energy that is moving mountains very softly and slowly. But your patience and persistence is creating peace and pain off. Okay. So this is very good. There's a lot that still needs to be cleared. So now is not the time, but you're doing everything you need to make the way and go forward. The balance is not quite where it needs to be, even though tremendous work has been done. And continue to be around people who give you joy, but do not put your stock in needing the answers through other people. Okay? So keep doing the solo work that you're doing. And that's going to take you to victory and success. Okay? So hang in there. It's doing great. Yeah, work on balance. You're not there yet. I want to give you a lot of credit because you actually have, it's going to sound strange. You've created harmony in your life, but we're not at balance. Okay? So harmony and balance are two different things. So I give you a lot of kudos because there's so much acknowledgement to all the work you've been doing. Okay. And you are starting to like overcome the conflict and the defeats and the mental exhaustion. I'm going to use the word mental exhaustion. You're starting to overcome that. And you've had a period where actually there was like that golden feeling of, okay, I think I can see the light at the end of this tunnel, but we're not past the tunnel yet. We're not past the tunnel yet. And you know that. Keep going. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for understanding. But yeah, like I do think the house stuff, you're going to get help and answers and luck. Like something's just going to drop in to help with that. But it's not until you continue to clear the energy. Yeah. Okay. All right. And everybody, please, love to you. We are doing psychic readings. So I'm hearing a lot of requests from connecting to spirits. I'm not doing mediumship today. With all the people asking for mediumship, you're definitely influencing me doing a mediumship-based show. I'll let you know. I'll come on and say I'm doing mediumship today. So please know I do read your requests. I do take them seriously. Just know I am doing life readings for you. Okay. I just want to, let me see. Okay, lots of love. Okay, I'm going to go to CJ. CJ, any advice about my car getting fixed? Love you, Brenda. Any advice about my car getting fixed? Okay. Let's see what comes on in. So there are some issues with cars getting fixed, but it gets fixed. So that's good. But I feel like there's a delay on that. And it's almost like the current energy is like there's like some passiveness regarding it that will continue because it might be, I'll tell you if I don't know something, but like it might be due to it's not the right time. It might be due to, it can't just happen right now. But there's a lot of energy that is surfacing itself where things are not going to go immediately to plan, but it does get resolved. And it's almost like it's important, but there's other stuff going on in your life, and so it's not in the forefront. Okay, I'm delayed because I'm sick of money. Yeah. Yeah. I do feel like regardless of it being you're sick and you have money, and that's really important, don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of looking into the essence of it a little bit. There has to be a moment where you go, I'm taking care of this. Because right now I just feel like you're like, I can't quite take care of it, so it's going on the back burner. Okay. And so that's why this passivity is coming in. So make that to the forefront of, I gotta handle this. And you'd be surprised how things can fix themselves and money will appear. Okay. So you have to kind of go, this is really important. And something appears to make it easier. I also feel like it can be asked, like with friends, if they can help out. Okay. Because I'm just looking at this and it just seems like it will get done regardless. I just want you to know that, CJ. But there's the time game. So it's like I'm trying to cut that time game in half for you. So I feel like a friend can help out, that you gently ask or put it out there like, hey, stuff is going on with my car, or like a friend or a family member. And there's a little bit of assistance that you get. I feel like it's important for you not to try to do this on your own 100%, even though you will have to take care of it regardless. It is important to take care of yourself foremost. It's like we can't even do much of anything and use the car if we're going through it. The regard to this is kind of reminding you of your spiritual strength, and it feels like you've been out of whack. It feels like, you haven't been connected, but actually you're a very spiritually strong person. And you have been developing yourself. So I want to acknowledge that. I feel like you have been working on your health, even though you are sick right now. I feel like you have been trying to make waves to change your situation. And I feel like you have been either thinking about, or you've actively been doing the asking for help thing. So we need to ask for help, and we need to make some different movement choices and decisions, as we already are now. continuing to go forward. So you are not who you were 2 years ago. You're not who you're going to be now in 2 years either. Your energy is truly changing. So I want to give, like, I don't know if it's the new year energy. We're in the first day of the new year, but I want to give you kudos too as well. It hasn't been easy, but you have been changing and you will continue to change. And so this is quick change. Yes, out of whack describes it perfectly. Out of whack, but if you can understand this, even though it's not where you want to be, you're in a completely different place than you were, like I said, 2 years ago. So it will continue to go that way. You're in a place of fluctuation with the money thing, but you will open up. You will open up the place to make money. You have to change your environment though. So I am definitely feeling stirred to change something within your job or secure the job. You need the change in job is needed. It doesn't match where you have it and where you're going. It doesn't match what you need and who you are. I feel like you don't know what to do quite in the job department. It's not like lining up, but you just need a change. Just know like this isn't working. So start getting on what you want and what does work and make that leap of faith. You can't be in the energy of, well, I don't have the map. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. It's almost like the hopeless energy comes out sometimes. And it's like, you can't do that. You're a spiritually strong person. You got to take a leap of faith. If it's not working out, well, then more of the same is going to happen. So more of the same is going to happen. If it doesn't work out, more of the same is going to happen if you don't do anything. So might as well do something new and take that leap of faith. You got to give yourself patience, and kudos to you for accelerating where you're going. But car will get fixed. Please ask for help and things will line up regardless. Okay. There has to be some sacrifices made though, whether it's selling things, getting rid of things, changing your lifestyle. But the firm foundation forward is there. So believe in yourself, CJ. That's what I got for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, hello, Michael Christopher. Hello. Rose Sullivan. Will I get back into mediumship again? Many thanks. Rose Sullivan. Will you get back into mediumship? Just seeing what comes up with that. Rose Sullivan. Well, as I go into your energy, Rose, I feel like so many people are in places of transition. No joke. It's interesting to feel that. But Rose, you are in a place of, you are clearing things and coming back to your inner peace. And this is something that you have held sacred for a long time. So this is not a new thing for you, but you are changing things to feel like you are becoming a new person. So things are being moved around, space is being made, so you can add these additions of what you long for. I feel like there are longings to do more work. Okay, so you talked about, will I get back into mediumship? I don't know what capacity, but I'm acknowledging what I feel. But I feel like you actually have aspirations to work within this, whether it be full-time or it to be a major aspect of your life. And you've thought about putting yourself out there. So it's public. You're saying very true. I don't know if you've started to, but I feel like, or thought about it, but coming into my awareness, I just see things like social media, like a YouTube account or, Instagram, something like that, where you are actually ready to make the leap of saying, okay, I got to figure out how to put myself out there so people even know about me. Okay. So you're preparing. Yes, I do platform work. Okay. Thank you. You're preparing to make quite a big leap to put yourself out there. And it's in your mind, definitely. I don't know all the steps that you're doing yet for it, but I feel it in your mind. I feel like you're preparing, and I feel like things at home are almost getting into a space where you feel like you can put your mind to this work. Has there been an issue with like a dog being sick or someone at home being sick, and that's taken up your concern and time? That's okay. That's okay. If you want to do something, whether or not we're confident or enough, we take one foot in front of the other. But can you understand that there's been issues at home with someone being sick, and it's not just you? You can tell me yes or no. I feel like, though, the dream is there, so I'm just gonna, you can acknowledge that. But I feel like the dream is there, and it's important to know. I'm not very well at the moment. Okay. Can you understand this for other people besides you? I'm just making sure how I see it. I had to make sure, I'm acknowledging what I see. I just want to make sure I'm seeing it correctly. So it's just you? Okay, because I was like, someone's sick and that's taking some of your time. And if that's you, okay, I just want to make sure I understand the energy. My youngest has issues. Okay, all right, so you can take that too as well. Okay, so I'm acknowledging this because we have dreams, but there's things in life that we find hold us back. Okay, and so I'm aware that, like, as a mother, like, you are taking care of others, and I'm aware that there's this almost need for comfort in order to take that leap of faith. And it's really important that you are trying and doing steps forward regardless of this happening and if it's going well or not at home. Okay? There will be peace found within you taking that leap of faith for yourself. There will be peace found there. It's important that to have wealth in the home, you have to be happy. Okay? To have wealth in the home, you have to be happy. And this is a huge part of what's making you happy. All of a sudden, I see this sign of like a horseshoe. I don't usually get horseshoes. I don't know if that's a symbol for luck. I don't know if that's a symbol for loving horses. But all of a sudden, I see a horseshoe. And when I talk about, I'm really here with a horse now. Maybe it's something to do with that. But this is a way forward for you. I encourage you to get into circles. I encourage you to do platform in circles, and I encourage you to put yourself out there with one big step. I encourage you to do free events. I encourage you to just say, I'm a medium and I help people, and then you make the next step after that, and you make the next step after that. But to have wealth within the home and how you care for your children and husband, you have to be healthy. And you have to be happy for that. Okay? It's a symbol of luck. Is it a symbol of luck for you? I'm familiar with it being a symbol of luck, but is it a symbol of luck for you? I don't know. I don't know why a horseshoe came in connected to you. I'll be honest if I just don't know something. Absolutely, Rose. Well, you can take it as a symbol. So it went in with the abundance that I was talking about. So Rose, absolutely, you can be, and you get to go on that journey, but really take your happiness as seriously as you're caretaking for your own health and your children's health. So yes, absolutely. Go forward, even if you're scared. I do a lot of stuff when I'm uncomfortable and scared. Still learning how to do more of it, and I don't try to do that as my normal motive. We should be healthy and find our way into stability and have comfort within our work as it comes to us. But in the beginning, it's not comfortable. So in the beginning, do not start with comfort. All right. So Rose, blossom open. I'm rooting for you. And yes, you absolutely can do more with your mediumship. And I feel like this is a natural part of you. There's all this white around you naturally. So it's beautiful. That's beautiful. Rose. Thank you so much, Kelly. I needed to hear that. I have no husband. LOL. Ah, okay. Well, family. Love to you, Rose. Thank you. Thank you for being so open, and thank you for letting me know with what I see. We mediums are always learning. Absolutely 100%. Absolutely 100%. Crystal, I'm on a healing journey right now. I'd like to know if I'm taking the right steps to move forward. I'm on a healing journey right now. So I'm just going to feel into that, Crystal. Crystal, let me know if you're with me. That's lovely, Just Jody. She says, I can relate also. I love when we have people who can take this information. That's spirit working. Multi-time, overtime. Well, time's not really a thing for spirit, but they're working efficiently. I'll say it like that. Gratitude to efficiency. All right. So with your healing journey, thank you. I do feel like, Crystal, like you are very active on your healing journey. I feel like you've been on your healing journey for a while. I feel like there are issues with digestion. I feel like there's issues with the stomach. I feel like there's issues with equilibrium, like dizziness or nausea. I feel like for a while, I don't feel like my body's doing the things that it needs to do, and I don't feel like my body is in flow. Okay, let me know if you can understand any of these things. I feel like my body has had a number of symptoms. So it could be like my toes go numb or my toes feel weird. Again, I get pins and needles in different places within my body. I feel dizzy. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been issues with circulation or blood flow. I'm just getting that circulation, blood flow, feeling queasy. You're saying yes. Okay. I feel like you're saying spot on. Okay, thank you for understanding. This is kind of you let me know if you know this too. All of a sudden I'm seeing like a belt around your stomach, and it's making me think like, hey, sometimes what I'm wearing is not making my body feel comfortable. So I encourage you to this is going to sound funny, I encourage you to buy clothes that allows your body to relax. So no constriction. Even when you're out and about, for something you have to look nicer for, get really creative with the fabrics and the type of clothes you wear so you can feel comfortable within your body, because you already feel immense discomfort and things can make it even worse. So that is something I would like for you to work with. I'm getting, this sounds funny too, but there's a node for getting better socks. Again, that might mess with how your legs feel, or there's something about socks and needing better socks. So I'm just putting that out there. I know you're asking about your health, but sometimes, how we just feel goes with our health. There is an acknowledgement to feeling stress. This is part of, this is why I'm talking about the clothes. So I do feel like sometimes my hips are very tight and constricted, and the clothes that I wear, if I were to wear them, or the different places that my body feels more tight and constricted, I feel like I'm having anxiety, whether I'm conscious about it completely or not. So my clothes are contributing to my anxiety. And even where I sleep is contributing to my anxiety. So I actually would change my sheets, and I would change my quilts, and I would change how the comforter and the sheets hug my body. So your body needs a chance to heal. And it's interesting because even though you are aware of environments that make you comfortable, I feel like where you're cocooning and where your home is, where your room is, it needs to be renovated as a healing wellness place for you. Okay, have you been doing these things, Crystal? Okay, cool. Funny you say that. I hate my current sheets. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a place where you go to rest and relax. So there's an energetic a state that I'm connecting to of like a stress and fear, and that is offsetting the way that your body heals. It can't get back to baseline. So we go, oh my gosh, where do we feel safe so we can get back to baseline? And so we need things like our bed and our room and our clothes that are always on us, and then can always bring comfort to us, be at an optimum level. Okay? Absolutely. That is an area. Continue to look into grounding sheets. Excuse me. Grounding sheets. They're made with silver threads, and they have a charge through them where it can help your body be pumped with negative ions at night. So look into grounding sheets. Look into, I feel like you already work with salts, but using salts. Taking out, maybe you've already done this, and I'm just going to say this, Crystal, there's something to it. Take out all fragrances like that are artificial. So no incense that's artificial. Like look into what's being pumped into your house. No air fresheners, none of that stuff. Yeah, I feel like you do have a salt lamp, so thank you for understanding that. But it's like the air, how it's supporting you. But I feel like there's a couple things that you own, whether it's like that you're like, oh, this is good. And that's like whether it's the incense or maybe the type of essential oil, but it's like there's some things that you already use that you just need to make sure that the purity and the quality is there, because your body is healing right now. So within your meditative states too as well, if you can meditate, if you do meditate, go into your body releasing the fear and the stress. So letting your muscles open up and giving healing energy, almost like a fire being stoked within your belly to help balance and help with your immunity. So those are some of the things that are coming up. I could go more into it, but please take into account what is coming up for you, Crystal. Thank you for understanding. Okay. Thank you, Jade. I love that you are getting messages like as well. Hi, Jade. It's great to see you. Okay. I'm going to go. Thank you. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Crystal. I'm going to go to Arnie. I'm going to give some love to Arnie. Absolutely, Crystal. Thank you for understanding. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jennifer. Love to Jennifer McCormick. Thank you, Bernadette. Okay, Arnie, do you have a question or do you want to do a general? Arnie, are you in the house? I just saw you. General, okay. All right. You got it, Arnie. Okay. So I want to acknowledge the firm foundation that you've been creating within your life. I really feel like there's a greater degree of structure and you coming into your masculine energy. Like men or women can both utilize their masculine or feminine. Okay. So I'm just acknowledging that you're feeling good within your own being and that you've, even if you can understand this, decorated rooms, or it could be one specific room, but I'm just seeing like your house, it's decorated and it's feeling like you feel like you, and you're really taking responsible for all these subtleties within life that make you feel good. Not just a couple of things, but like all encompassing. And I feel like you've really acknowledged a lot of things recently regarding who you want to be as a human and how you want to live your life. And you've looked at things on a deeper level, if you can understand this, with, I'm just going to use the word mortality, right? We're human. We have a finite existence. And you're basically saying like, I am upping my intention because I'm going to really make every day count and I'm going to really enjoy where I'm at. And Arnie, you have a lot more life within you. I'm just acknowledging that I feel when I go into your energy, this has really been acknowledged. So kudos to just increasing your awareness, your gratitude and your generosity towards people, because I feel like your generosity towards people, that's going to like, more is going to be pumped into that with helping others. You really get the mantra, like life is about helping others, and that's going to showcase itself in new and fantastic ways. You've really activated your heart and you are continuing to go into the heart deeper. Okay. So you've had moments of activating this center energetically on another level. I just think of the word harmonics. Maybe that deals with sound frequency. I don't know, but it's related to the heart. Harmonics. I'm just getting so many messages related to the rainbow bridge. The rainbow bridge, whether it's loved ones on the other side, animals on the other side coming in to give you love. There's like at least 2 dogs coming in, waiting, running up to you, waiting to say hello. One of them is like the medium, like slightly larger size dog. The other one's like smaller, but you have 2 dogs running up to say hello to you, letting you know hello from the other side. So there's been a lot of communication with the other side. That's why this place is so open for you. when I just go there. There's been, it's almost like lately, I don't know if this is a practice for you, Arnie, but lately it's like I've been having my coffee and I've been just talking out loud to the other side or talking within my head, but I've been having full dialogues with the other side. And I'm feeling really, really good, really, really good in my spiritual space. So I want to give that to you. There's an acknowledgement. It's almost like I'm very happy where I am right now. So it's not a great stirring, but it's like on the other side is sending me lots of memories of traveling. And so it's almost like there's encouragement to travel, even though you're very content right now. So there's encouragement to travel. Let yourself adventure. Let yourself adventure. Life is a grand adventure. Please, you know that, but that is your message. Life is a grand adventure. So it is time to plan another adventure. And I give that to you. Okay. Life is sweetness. Life is sweetness. They kind of show me all this candy around you when I say that. Life is sweetness. Interesting. Lollipops. Okay. Thank you, Arnie. That's your general. That's what comes forth. The traveling does feel really good, though. It really does. The traveling does feel really good. Connected to like the sea. I don't know if you've ever thought about going on a cruise, Arnie, or traveling, where you're on a boat at sea. There's something about that, Arnie. Keep that in mind. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a couple really quick ones, because I have to go get ready for Todd and Brandon's debut. Thank you for the heart, Jennifer. Oh, Kelly. Kelly's in the house. Hey, Kelly. Stopping by. Yes, absolutely. Please. Thank you for saying hi. It's great to see you. Oh, I see some of the comments now. Arnie, yep. Being authentic me, exactly. Arnie, wow, chills. Akashic reading as Heimdall, the Rainbow Bridge Protector. Ah, that's cool. That is cool. Heimdall is very cool with like Norse mythology. That's what I'm trying to say. Norse mythology. He's like the seer of the realms. He sees all things. He is the bridge, the door. I can't think of the words for it, but you know what I mean, Arnie. He's the overseer of who comes and goes between the realms, the seven realms in Norse mythology. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Arnie, love cruises. Okay, cool. There could be, well, it felt like a cruise or something with a boat or water, but that is a nod to a possible adventure coming up. It feels very good for you. Thank you for understanding. And I love that you connected to the Rainbow Bridge in that way. That's fantastically beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple quick ones, everybody, and then I have to hop off, but I will be back on Friday. I really will be. Okay, so I'm going to pull one from Mr. J. Sorry, Mr. J. This is a quick one. Okay, cool. So, Mr. J, okay. So, what's coming in for you is, this is great. There's been an inner peace enacted within yourself, where you're in a better place and you are more open to talking about who you are as a person and what you've been through. So there's a breakthrough within that. The next kind of steps for the next breakthrough is finding yourself within the universe with how you fit. And in order to do that, and I feel like this is already happening, there's different choices and decisions that you're making. So for you, I'm seeing like definitely, again, travel is really important to open up your mind. And this can be like local travel, but I see, so I pulled a card for you, and it's like, this is where you're going. Okay, movement, choices, and decisions. And in this card, there's this man, and he's looking at all the different doorways of where he can go in life. And what came up to me was this man was looking at like all this greenery, this nature. So going out and traveling and being in nature, learning about the synchronicities and symphonies of life through the intelligence of nature, and channeling inspirations, like your spiritual downloads when you're in these open space places. So this is very important, and this is how you'll start to connect with your intuition on a deeper and deeper way, where it's not just something that seems like, oh, like I have to take this class or do things in this way. No, you'll actually experience the beauty of your soul through these nature enactments. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things swirling around for you in different areas of life, coming to terms with relationship, coming to terms with finances, coming to terms with who you are as a person. This is a changing time for you. And a lot of whys and questions won't completely make sense, but some of them will, and you'll be well on your way to feeling like you're more in flow rather than how the heck is this going to go. So you're going to see the light. So that's really great. The message is you'll be seeing the light in all of this, okay? And overcoming these obstacles and challenges. So I'll give that to you really quick. And then Veronica Johnson, are you in the house? Again, I'm probably just going to go to you because I have to keep it quicker. Veronica Johnson. Okay, so I'm getting memories of love and the harmony card if you're around, Veronica Johnson. And so this is about really letting go of letting go of the past and understanding that you need to find your personal power when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the things that you long for. Your personal power will actually attract the right person to you that will respect and honor in a way that they can, not in the way that you wish. You've been abandoning your intuition within this realm far too much. And you get to reclaim that. So don't let what you wish overshadow what you know is going on. Choose wisely, and you will make your way to rejoicing and celebration regarding the relationship realm. Okay. Personal power. You are learning all about it. It's not easy, but that is where your message is. All right. Thank you, Mr. J. Thank you, Veronica. And everybody, thank you for being with me here today. Thank you, Veronica. I'm glad you understand. I appreciate that. I will be on Friday, and also we will be having a show right after at 5:30 today, and also at 8 p.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, just find your time conversions as needed. But everybody, please, please, please be well. And then Emma, you've been asking for a card. So let me give you this one. You got the moving on card. Okay. This is all about going into the unknown and knowing that spirit has the compass. Seasons of change, okay? And that you're protected, you know, that this man is wearing a cloak. He's wearing a cloak of protection. And he has a sword, and he is prepared, even though he doesn't know where he's going. He's walking into the unforeseen. So, Emma, a lot of things are unknown right now. but you are being guided and watched over, and pleased with the simplicity of that message. I give that to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Jennifer, much love to you right back. Me and my shadow, thanks for being here. And everyone else, if I didn't get to you, I will see you on Friday. With that said, please go with love, luck, and light. And don't forget to live, everybody. Be well. Take care.